we are. Hello, hello. Today is... Oh, today is my birthday.
お誕生日おめでとういろいろ準備
Aw, rice cake's so cute.
サプライズじゃなくなっちゃったけど、お誕生日おめでとう。
But I figured today we'd be playing some more Honkai Impact, play the final part to the NE's Miracle story, and also, what happened to the lobby? Because I didn't know, I forgot that the lobby was going to be opening. Lobby! Yes, good old lobby. Let's see. Ah, here she is. The lobby. Oh, and there's Luna right there. Luna! The lobbies are always so nice to have. Let's see. We got a screen here. Are they showing cutscenes again? On the next day, March... really starting on my birthday. We enter the every day, you can find Mei, wishing lanterns. Typical lobby affair. Captain, happy Spring Festival. I haven't tried the daily sign-ups in this year. You think the lantern next to me is pretty? Thank you, I'm glad you like it. I made it myself, and set it our fortune slips to be drawn. I've won quite a few blessings on Spring Festival fortune slips, hoping they'll bring good luck to you when you draw them. You can draw a Spring fortune slip once a day. I'll always be here waiting for you. Thank you, Mei. It's from Senna! Happy birthday. May you find the happiness that belongs to you in life, and never stop moving toward the brightest future with your head held high. Thank you, Senna. Ooh, they're showing footage again. Trailers. Screening room. Challenge made to rock, paper, scissors. Scissors. Oh, we tied there. I still got points. Okay, guess it's fine. But, thanks to the coins... Get... Yay. I got some effects here. Alright, how about Alicia? Scissor. I always throw scissors, no matter what. Yes, the table to contribute stuff with. Yep. Oh, and the games. Let's go. A hide and seek. Huh. Oh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Secrets are that person. Ooh. Okay. So not just running through obstacle courses, it's a full hide-and-seek map. Okay. I guess there's more prop points so we can turn into random items. This is very cool. Haha. Let's see here. Oh, prep time's over. X. I'll just stand right here. I don't see them. Oh, I saw a flash over there. Why is it sparkling, though? I don't know. They must be making their way over here. Oh, there they are. How nice! We finally got a new game to play with these little chibi models. Oh boy. That's right, don't capture, not right here. 30 seconds left. The scan ability. Oh. I don't think they saw that one. Huh. Well, that's neat. We got a new little game to play. We'll play again. Maybe we can get a secret round this time. Oh, we are! Oh, and they got multiple mats for this. Alright. Let's see how hard it is to be a seeker here. Three, two, one, go! Let's see. Hold on a minute. Hey now. You come back here. Weren't quite ready, were you? Where could they be? There's 3 in this one. Where are you? Oh, pick up on someone over here. These games are looking a little misaligned here. Gotcha! Which means there's only one more. Oh, I'm out of time. I got 2 of them. Well, that's fun. Well, how nice it is that we can play more games together. Oh crap, grab these. Where is Amber Street located? Amber Street? Was it Langchu? I think it was. Correct. I know my lore, or locations. Let's see, Ellie's scene.
私たちが作れなかった未来を作りなさい。
Very, very loud. Very loud. Huh. Ellie. Because of you. Now there's 2 Lunas here. This is the greatest day ever. Ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. That's 4. This really does feel like a special birthday for this game to give me. For the lobby just to open up specifically on this day out of all days. Alright then. Well, it's very nice that the lobby is always great to have. For the 13 Flame Chasers, Elysian Realm wraps up. But I suppose for now... Yep, guess for now we'll hop out of the lobby and actually get started on the actual event story. Let's go. Alright then. Yep, last part. Here we go. It's quite a long one at 11 parts. Alright then, let's go. Act 3. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. You two, I'm back. Why is it so quiet? Did something happen while I was gone? Nothing, I'm just staying alert. The mystery behind the puppet's sun power-up hasn't been solved. We don't know what other irregularities might surface in this dreamland. I'd rather prevent an ambush like what happened with the principals. I see. Mei's as dependable as ever. Is it just me, Keanu, or do you sound a little hesitant? Huh? Do I? A little. Wait, don't tell me this about my dad again. No, nothing like that. I'm just nervous because what if something goes wrong in the dreamland while I'm not around? I understand. Don't worry. I'll proceed carefully. When Mei gets serious, nothing can go wrong. No, I'm not nervous at all. Big lazy cat, you're only fussing over Mei. Why not ask why Great Ricey has been silent too? As for Rice Cake, you're probably exhausted from walking, but too embarrassed to throw another tantrum, so you're waiting for someone to ask. That's enough, you talk way too much. Easy, Rice Cake. It's patterned holes. We're close to the next inhabited area. I don't believe you. Prove it. Sure. Wait, I was joking. You actually can? Perk up your ears, or twitch your nose, or, well, I'm not sure which sense applies, but just try to feel the ominous aura linger in the air. Sniff, sniff. I don't sense anything. There's a powerful presence ahead, not far. Really? Unfortunately, yes. My readings confirm it as well. A powerful presence? Could it be a Neon Beast? Oh, I get it. The Neon Beast must be the final boss of the Dreamland. In the legend, the mighty Guardian Spirit of the Eve defeats the Neon Beast and restores peace to the Spring's Festival's Eve. That'll explain everything. Calm down, Rice Cake. It's too early to draw conclusions. All I can confirm is that the presence is intense. It could just be as easily as be a stronger, malevolent entity, like those puppets from earlier. Either way, stay sharp. Ready, hiss. Not that way, Rice Cake. You got it wrong. You got the wrong direction. Oh, let me hiss again. No need, just stay close. I'm certain it's this way. What are we gonna stumble upon this time, huh? Oh, the fog's lifting, so this is the right way after all. But where are we? Feels oddly familiar. In our town, but something's wrong. Why does it feel so empty? Empty? There are lanterns and streamers everywhere. It's practically screaming for Spring Festival Eve. Exactly. All these decorations and not a single person in sight. That's what makes it unsettling. Hiss. Okay, that is creepy when you put it like that. No, Kiana, I'm certain this place isn't empty. Could it be? Well, watch out! Who would dare shoot at rice cake? Oh, I can just prove whatever deck I want. Alright then. We'll go for this one. No special effects. I go first. I've been keeping up with my playing skills in this. I know what I'm doing. Oops, I meant to pull that one back. I didn't mean to give it to Branya. Whoopsie. Bum, 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 bum. The root of knowledge. Nah, geez, already. Can I get that? Oh, okay. And then, oh, there goes that. Can't lose to the first CPU I fight in the game. Not gonna be much here. No selectable cards. Stop that. Oi! Stop dodging. Okay, game. Help me out here a little bit. I need some transformation cards myself. I got 18 cards left. Surely one of them is gonna show up at some point. Soon, preferably. Oh my goodness. Game, help me, please. Oh, there's one. If I could just get it out here now. Brick. Game, please. Oh my goodness, how? It is just really not wanting to give it to me. Finally, there's one of them. Down to the last 3 cards, and they didn't show up at all. I may still be set to win, but geez, I'd now like to have my team transformed. And there you are.
ブローニャ戦場に到着しました。
Now I can't even. Ah.
梅雨のように朝日に消えて。どうでった？
I got nothing to do. Just give me a little bit more to attack with. There we go. Not the cleanest game, but it works. Whoa, what was that? Enough games. Come out or I'll come to you. As expected in Mei, your reaction speed and judgment are superb. That voice. No need to trouble yourself. I'll come over instead. Whoa. A shadow flashed from the alley. In one fluid motion, the bulb dissolved into a blade and swept across, only to be stopped cleanly by Mei's upright sword. Long time no see, Mei, Kiana. Branya? Question mark? Long time. It's been, what, a few hours? I knew it, Branya. So it's actually just Branya and not a phantom or anything like that? So the Mighty Force was Branya all along? Sorry. Seeing you charge in without hesitation, I couldn't resist a little prank. But Mighty Force? Mei, Mei would describe me that way? Compared to the most entities in this dreamland, you absolutely qualify as mighty. Makes sense. What interests me more is this. Can you see Kiana? No. So you can't? Then why greet me and Kiana right away? I do have basic observation skills. You keep glancing down and talking to yourself. Judging by your expression, you clearly responding to Kiana. Oh, so she looks a certain way when talking to Kiana, specifically, huh? My guess is Kiana's using one of those some kind of terminal to maintain real-time contact. As for why no one else can see her, probably a complicated reason that ultimately doesn't matter. That's accurate. Wait, what do you mean by judging me by your expression? It simply means that the three of us share excellent synergy. Don't overthink it. Not totally because, like, she... cute. She knows how Mei looks when looking at Kiana. More importantly, what about me? Why didn't you greet me? Oh, apologies, Rice Cake. You're small and the same color of the snow. Visual oversight. How rude. Enough with the jokes, Branya. Since we're all here, let's focus. We should be close to the Dreamland's boundary. You arrived first, so you're likely to explore more than we have. Have you noticed anything unusual? For example, the legendary Neon Beast? Looking for directions? Then you come to the right person. Ever since I entered this Dreamland, I've been inside this town. Oh? And I still haven't found the exit. I mean, we did walk through fog to get here. Why a dramatic reaction? Do you think I'm staying because I enjoy it here? If it's you, Branya, that's not impossible. I feel slandered. Being trapped in Dreamland on the workday would be one thing, but this is my vacation. If you spend work hours solving puzzles, then clock out and solve more puzzles. Fair. Absolutely fair. Puzzles? Yes, this entire town is essentially a massive labyrinth. Really? The streets look perfectly ordinary to me. Take another look at where you came from. Isn't the path gone now? Oh, you're right! They turned around. The road they had taken was swallowed by dense white fog, blending seamlessly into the snowfield until it became a formless blur, as if it had never existed. The entrance is gone, so the dream's boundary really is unstable, like that part that slips away when you're half awake. Not unstable. From my observations, this is a town built-in mechanism. It's rule. Rule, like no sneaking bites, no oversleeping and break the rules and get lectured? Those are Auntie's dorm regulations. A rule would be more like do not start the game console before work hours have ended. Otherwise, leave immediately. Or, if you encounter someone selling instant noodles on the moon, do not initiate conversation. Those are still dorm rules. I think what Branya means is something more like, there's no Branya in this town. If you encounter someone claiming to be Branya, do not engage. Return along the path you came from immediately. That sort of rule. Mei, scared Rice Cake. Hey, Rice isn't scared, just a little startled, all. It's alright, Rice Cake, don't back away. Relax, that's not what Mei meant. Honestly, where did your imagination run off to? Sure, some online games have been using that same kind of trope lately, but this is Rice Cake's Dreamland. Do you really think Rice Cake could script a full-blown horror scenario? That's right, I'm a good cake. My dreams are wholesome and full of light. Hard to say. Didn't you sneak a horror movie before bed once and end up having a nightmare? Were we supposed to not mention that? Still, a Spring Festival dream isn't the same as an ordinary one, and from what we've seen so far, this isn't a nightmare. So Branya, what exactly do you mean by a rule? The complete structure remains unclear. However, I can confirm that the dreamland constructing this town is highly stable. The fact that you can enter and yet I cannot exit, a one-way barrier of this nature, suggests intentional design, not random instability. At present, I confirm several points. First, this is a town where turning back is impossible. Each time you pass an intersection, the area behind you is swallowed by dense fog just like before, and becomes permanently inaccessible. Secondly, I've advanced forward for quite some time without retracing my steps, yet the moment you entered, you appear near me. That alone proves the town's spiritual structure is abnormal. Dreamland spaces can connect arbitrarily. Precisely. In short, the town uses this mechanism to trap anyone who enters, no exceptions. As for the neon base you mentioned, it does exist, and it's been here. I've already discovered the traces of it left behind. Ricey's deduction is reasonable. It may well be the key to escaping this dreamland, because it is attempting to confine everyone here without ever revealing itself. Wait, I don't get it. This town's already a maze. Are we trapped enough? What more can a neon base do without showing up? Rice Cake, when you break the rules like no sneaking bites or oversleeping, what happens? And I get scolded by Teresa? Sometimes you even have to stand as punishment. Exactly, same principle. Even if the neon base has already departed, it has left traps embedded within the maze. Trigger one, the neon base will let you stand as punishment. I have a feeling it won't be as simple as standing in the corner. What I'm more curious about is this: how do you know it traps everyone? The way you said it, were the others stuck here before we arrived? I expected in Mei, you always identify the critical point. Yes, others are trapped here as well. We split to gather information. I'll take you to meet them. Now who else is here? Now I'm gonna say why Brian called this place a giant maze. Streets are practically identical. Never so often, the same four-way intersection appears again. Brian, how do you always know which way to go? You haven't said today once, that's amazing. It's simple, Rice Cake. Allow me to teach you the first lesson you must learn in your working career. When you cannot see the way forward, trust your instincts. Walk with confidence and make everyone believe you know the route. So you're just making up as you go along, huh? What, so you just been guessing? Relax, Rice Cake. Brian is just teasing you again. Teasing? She's not completely serious. Look carefully at the snow, Rice Cake. Brian's been leaving markers the entire time to ensure we don't loop back in the same place. Oh, you're right, but how did you notice something like that so easily? Is this some kind of Valkyrie secret code? No, it's observational awareness. A skill Valkyrie must master, along with a bit of tactic understanding. Even so, Brian's still exploring step by step, right? Maybe we could take a short break? As they spoke, an identical four-way intersection emerged ahead. Clearly exhausted, Red Cake leaned against Mei, and its tone turning uncharacteristically sweet. Maybe there's a pattern between the intersections? Brian and the Neon Beast set the rules, so let's analyze those rules together. I've already deciphered part of the pattern. Since Rice Cake is interested, this is a good opportunity to have a live commentary. A live commentary sounds wonderful, as long as we can rest while listening. While Rice Cake secretly celebrated the chance to slack off, Mei had already leapt into arms. Mei, are you gonna carry me? Mei didn't answer. She simply stroked Rice Cake gently and along the back, then set it down in the open space between herself and Branya. Rice Cake, sit still. Brian and Mei turned back to back, shooting Rice Cake between them. Next instant, several monsters burst forth from the two directions. So much for a break. Alright, new deck. How's this one played? Good old finality trio. Specializes in multi-target damage. Serves as a starter for this team. Have it attack first. Regardless of whether the attack is evaded, as long as any action performed, we use special attack. And all enemies is multi-target attack. Use a card to use it. 2 cards to use it. Ooh. Finale can enter the field. Wow, that is a very strong deck. On the team, Finale ultimately deals unavoidable multi-target damage, whose damage scales with the number of discarded cards. Okay, wow. Control both your and enemy's SP, while still be capable of target attacks. High SP consumption. Twisted Origin, reduce your enemies to SP by 1 and recover 2 for your own team. I see. Wah! Easy, it's handled. Anything else? Nope, 3 total. 2 on Mei's side and 1 on Branya's. Hardly a threat. No wonder Branya called it a live commentary. So proper explanation beforehand would have appreciated. Reading enemy moves in advance is half the fun of games, and chances like this don't come often. I wanted to relive the old Battlefield rhythm, and maybe give the Dreamland a redeeming feature or two. Too bad Kiana's not here. She would have been come charged straight to the front. Or straight into getting surrounded by all 3 at once. Mei, I can hear you, and Branya, shouldn't you be offering Rice a little reassurance? I don't need reassurance. I wasn't scared. Those monsters were weak. It's just that they popped out so suddenly. Suddenly? Branya, how did you know they'd appear? That's the first rule I've confirmed. Linger too long at an intersection and monsters will appear. So we can't stop? We just have to keep moving forward? Pretty much. What kind of nightmarish code maze is this? Not necessarily, Branya, by your logic, as long as we're not standing at an intersection, we can rest safely. That's my current hypothesis. Mei, are you thinking about checking the interiors of those buildings blocking the alleys? I understand that, when exploring a map, the instinct is always see buildings enter building. I already tried, however. Every door in the town is sealed shut with no way inside. Perhaps Rice Cake never dreamed up interiors in the first place. Quite a bit of corner cutting in the modeling design. Hey, that's not fair. I can only dream what I can dream. What about that building over there, Branya? Have you checked it? Following Mei's gaze, Branya spotted a Western-style structure looming faintly through the snowstorm, completely out of place in this town's aesthetic. The style, I've never seen it here before. I've seen it twice, both at intersections, yet your marker confirms we never doubled back. So it's not a looping illusion? Then, are there multiple copies of it? Possibly, or this building is directly tied to this town's rules. Could it be another punishment left behind by the Neon Beast? Trigger a penalty condition and a strange building manifest? Interesting theory. No point speculating. Let's verify it ourselves. It's so nice to have all 3 classic girls together. They're all grown up and they're all together here. With the daughter Rice Cake, of course. The group approached the building cautiously. It's so quiet, though to be fair, the whole town is. Wait, doesn't this place look familiar? It's a screening room at Shishko HQ. We came here several times during the Valkyrie field training. Oh, that's it, Mei. Your memory is incredible. I suppose I visit the area fairly often these days. Compared to you two, I simply have more exposure. We went there for freshmen too, didn't we? After becoming a teacher, do you have to go to every semester? Perhaps back then we thought places like these were solemn and intimidating. But now the instructors on stage look just as nervous. Mei, are you feeling nervous? If anything, she's the one who makes others nervous. Soon see her for the first time, probably feel like screaming. Come on, no one screamed. Ah! See, someone just screamed. These girls banter. That wasn't because of Mei. Someone inside is in trouble. The place sounds familiar. Quick, get inside. They rushed in the screening room. A swarm of small monsters that had piled onto someone like clothing, spilling out from an overturned wardrobe, pressing her flat against the ground. Oi! With a swift strike, Mei cut the monsters down. The figure beneath them finally lifted her head. Helia, is that you? Oh, Helia's here. Mei-senpai, Branya-senpai, and Rice Cake, thank you. You're welcome. It's been ages since someone greeted Rice Cake first. Rice is so delighted. Helia's one of the others who were trapped here as well. I mentioned her earlier, but how did you end up like this? What happened after we split up? It's a little embarrassing. After parting ways with Branya-senpai, I wandered through the town on my own. I followed your instructions and left markers in the snow, and passed an intersection quickly without stopping. At first it was smooth sailing and no obstacles, but no progress either. After a while, with no leads, I had a thought. If I deliberately triggered a trap, maybe I'd uncover something. So I just stood there and waiting for a monster to jump you? I'm considering the same approach. The monsters here aren't particularly strong, and seem worth testing. But don't tell me you actually lost to those monsters. No, I didn't lose, but I didn't win either. What do you mean? I waited at the intersection and monsters appeared. I fought them and more appeared. I fought again, but after a while something felt wrong. They were getting softer and stretchier and almost elastic. They sound like slime. Isn't softer a good sign? That just means you beat them tender, like pounding a rice cake. Wait, no, you're not allowed to pound rice cake. Yes, pounding like rice cake. No, what I mean is, they were like rice cake. No matter how hard I hit them, they just wouldn't break. Rice cake can definitely break. Right. Wait, no, let's drop the rice cake comparison. Oh, poor little rice cake. So you mean their aggression went down, but their defensive capability went up? Exactly. They didn't even try to attack me. They just kept piling in, surrounding me with the sheer numbers until I couldn't move. Eventually I blacked out. When I came to, I was here in the screening room. A second stage punishment mechanism. Punishment? Not quite. I wouldn't call it that. But it was terrifying in its own way. Did they hit you? Yell at you? Starve you? None of that. They just kind of confined me here and made me watch some footage from the past. What, the legendary light flashing before your eyes? I don't think that counts as footage. Watching footage in Shiskel's screening room. Don't tell me it's... Yep, it's a documentary. Recordings of programs that were once performed here. So we really were watching a video. Well, because it really is a screening room. Wait, is this that trope like after you die you're doomed to watch movies forever? Rice Cake, you definitely have been watching this anime late at night again. It wasn't like that. Strictly speaking, it wasn't even a film. It was a recorded edition of the former Shiskel Overseer's Auto Shiskel year-end presentation. Oh no, Auto. Oh, that one. The one with the endlessly recycled segments. Where I personally did a talk show skit, and Shigeru Kira performed. Yes, that gala. Hell yeah, I am so sorry you had to watch that. Even within Shiskel opinions on it are mixed, making it through a full showing as a trial of endurance. It was the 500-year anniversary mega compilation. That's not gala, that's a stamina test. I mean no disrespect to the former Overseer. You absolutely can disrespect the former Overseer. You have full permission to disrespect Overseer Otto, or former Overseer. Screw that guy. Please disrespect him more, please. And it wasn't just because I didn't want to watch it, but knowing Bright Simple was still out there investigating while I was stuck inside, I felt like I was sitting on a bed of needles. A very sharp bed of needles. So I tried to leave, but the moment I headed to the exit, the monsters swarmed back and in, and pinned me down again. No matter how many times I struggled, I just couldn't break through. Wait, when we came in earlier, they didn't react that strongly. Then maybe they only activate when someone tries to leave? So Neon Beast trapped its lock is inside the screening room? That seems likely. Before I intended to leave, they ignored me completely. This is bad. Does it mean I drag all of you in here into a trap? Oh no, not... We can't stay here and watch Otto forever? Please, get us out. Please, anything about that. With our first backspeak attack, clip. And also that one. Strike. Stop. Hey, I'm trying to do something here. Oh, it's got 100 health. Oh, I just noticed. Oh, What am I supposed to do against this? Here's something. I guess I'm just about to knock the other side ones down over and over. I need the SP. Ah, you jerk. Give me a lot of evasion cards here, game.
位置についたわ。
There you are.
戦場に到着。指示を。
Oh boy, powering up. I got 3 dodge cards here. Not getting through quite yet. Punch. And
怖がらないで。私がいる、任せて。終焉。怖い。今よ。
bum bum bum. This is such a strong deck type. How are you supposed to fight this? Just constant bang bang bang. Helia immediately dashed toward the door. Sure enough, the monsters have reappeared, forming a solid wall that blocked their path. Mei and Brian raised their weapons and moved in at once. But just as Helia said, the monsters, though harmless, were completely impervious to damage. There's no feedback at all when the blade hits. Now I get it. It does feel like a pounding rice cake. But there aren't that many of them. Just these? Right, no more monsters nearby, and with 0 offensive power, at this number, they saw at most 1 person. Helia was the only one who lingered too long at the intersection, and Link triggered the trap, so only this many spawned. In that case, Helia closed her eyes, took 2 steps back, and opened her arms toward the wall of monsters. Then don't worry about me. I triggered the trap, so let them keep me here. As long as the rest of you can leave safely, that's enough. Helia, don't just rush to carry everything by yourself. Exactly, where your senpai? There's no way we just walk away. That's exactly why you can't stay. This is my fault, and your judgment and investigative skills are far better than mine. You need to keep moving, keep investigating this town. I think this would be the only way to liberate the entire Dreamland sooner. If my recklessness causes everyone here to waste time, then that's something I will never forgive myself for. That actually makes sense. Besides, it's not like staying here comes with any real punishment. Besides boredom, I guess. Maybe cringing from that bad video. You hesitated, and why did your tone get even more tracking than before? Restcake, watch one full session of that gala, you'll understand. Some things in life do not need to be understood. Anyway, please go. The faster the Dreamland issue is solved, the sooner we'll all wake up. Then none of us will have to be stuck here anymore. Then we'll accept your noble sacrifice, Helia. We won't forget you. Branya Restcake had already reached the exit, but for some reason Mei remained where she stood, silent and unmoving. Mei? Mei-senpai, what's wrong? Helia, before we leave, there's something I need to ask you. I've already reported everything I learned about the town. Sadly, there wasn't much of a breakthrough. That's not what I mean. When did you arrive in this town? Before you came, did you hear anything about it? Why do you ask, senpai? I know you. Normally you'd be far more composed than you were today. You wouldn't have lingered at an intersection and suffered an attack just to probe a trap. Nor would you have thrown yourself in so readily like that. No. The old me, in a situation like this, I would have tested a few more possibly before accepting defeat. I've always felt you resembled the way I used to be. But today, you seem especially determined to prove your worth. Hell yeah? What's going on? Mei-senpai, you're overthinking it. I just don't want to do my part. With my abilities, this is the only way I can truly help. After all, I didn't end up in his dream like Saint Freya. I was sent to this small town instead. Before I arrived, I heard a bit about Saint Freya's Spring Festival celebration. Everyone's giving it their all. Of course I have to do the same. I see. Hearing about your classmates' achievements made you feel the pressure. Hell yeah. Always wanted to prove herself, huh? Corley's progress is going smoothly. The principal's kitchen practically revolves around her now. When the people around you keep growing stronger, you start to worry about being left behind. Or worse, forgotten. I'm not sure. Maybe? I understand. When your companions achieve something, you're happy for them. But there's anxiety, too. You want to stand at the same height, to see the same horizon. And it's only natural. So you can relax. You've already contributed valuable information in your own way. Everyone will see that. Even if it's not the way I originally imagined. There's no difference. You did wonderfully in a way that could only be you. Only be me? You said you knew what was happening at St. Frank before you came. Even so, you chose the more dangerous Spring Festival town. Between logistics and combat, you chose combat. That was your decision. It means harder trials, but to you, it was worth it. Thank you, Mei-senpai. You're right. Since I chose to challenge myself, I should see it through without a doubt. I'm ready now. No matter how many years of recorded performances it takes, I'll endure it. Bring it on! Hela charged resolutely toward the monsters, who promptly swallowed her up and sent her tumbling back into the audience seats. I mean, I guess that's her own way of fighting. We should move, Mei. She bought us time. Okay. You really do have a teacher's presence now, Mei. Much better than the way I used to handle things. Not really, Kiana. That wasn't really a teaching. It was more like speaking from the experience about Helia's choice. When the people around you reach heights you haven't yet touched, and you're still standing where you are, I know that anxiety. If I'm honest, that experience comes from... It's nothing. Let's go. We need to leave this place first. When the people around you reach heights you haven't yet touched. Of course she's talking about Kiana in that way. These two, love them so much. On to stage 4. Once again, they drew in the crisp air outside, but their mission remained unchanged. Tell me, if we keep crossing intersections like this, will we really find the exit? Why don't we even dare to stop, as those monsters could drag us back into the screening room at any time. Trying for without pause is exhausting. No, Rice Cake, it may feel like you're repeating yourself each step of the way, but you already made progress. Progress? Look closely, there are fewer branches branching past in the maze now. There used to be 4 intersections, but now there's 3-way. Oh, fewer branches, wonderful. Wait, how's that a big deal? Like they're upgrading from standard set to deluxe set at Home with Joyful Dining and getting 6 pieces of fried chicken instead of 5. Opening the box to find 1 extra piece is already a pleasant surprise, and this isn't fried chicken. I'd be happy to get an extra piece of chicken when I was expecting 5. A shift in the terrain suggests we've entered a deeper layer of the maze. That's meaningful progress. It's hard to interrupt the fried chicken debate, but what I'm about to say may be disappointing. Before you arrived, I've already encountered 3 intersections. What? Then we do look back to where Brian had been before? Not necessarily, but I haven't seen any repeated markers. Could you have missed one? Are you questioning my meticulousness, Rice Cake? Then what's that over there? In the direction of Rice Cake's tail, a faint mark could indeed be seen in the snow at the intersection. That's not one of my marks. How's that possible? Did we run into a ghost? No, a person. Seems someone else besides Helia is trapped here, and they went that way. Let's hurry and catch up. Now, who could be out here? I'll keep going with finality deck. It's the entire Hyperion ship! Oh my goodness. Vessel roaming. Dun 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 dun. We're taking on the entire ship. Hey, take that. I love that ship. There's just something about a nice long ship like the command post up front and the back that's so satisfying to see. Always cool looking. Can't do anything here. And you can take that one. Punch. Oh, I probably should have swapped Mei out. Oh, what was that? Bum ba dum bum bum. I could use the card for that one, but whatever. Too late now. Go. Punch. And that. And this. And our fist. Now goes 2 points. Ah! Oh jeez! That hurt a lot. That escalated quickly. Not very helpful. No, my just gosh darn it. That's terrible. I guess they're really just trying to carry this fight for you by giving you so many punching gloves. Now I gotta get the rest of my deck in order to get that Mei card back. My transformation card. Ah, ha. Jesus. Okay, I guess I lost. That was harsh. Oh, geez, I didn't... Right. Goodness gracious. Let's try that again. For every 3 cards other than take this used, gain 1 take this. Enemies take +1 damage. Uh-huh. That was rough.
行きましょう艦長。
Those. And start attacking.
みんなの期待を裏切らないわ。今よ。
Alright, got all of them now. That's good. And then just throw a bunch of these. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. For each attack, they're taking +1 from hits. Okay.
戦場に到着。指示を。
Maybe I don't actually need this team for this one, because it's not multi-target, it's just one big target. If I fail again, then I'll make that change. Oh boy, it's getting its weapons now. Ah! What damage deals damage? Oh, take that one. Here. Yeah, I really need to knock a test P down. Maybe this is the right team to use. This is harsh. Front null deals damage, so I need to...
投稿再指定完了。
On you go. Ah. Nope, that's so much for that. What do I do? I can't hit it. Ugh, stop. Still got so many cards in its hands. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? It won't hit anything.
終焉降臨
私の番ね。醜悪を断ち切る。
百発百中
Here we
私の
go.
番ね。
A little something, making something happen. And that's all she wrote. Okay, it's even. But it's about to get 2 more points on me, definitely. No. I don't think this has a short turn. Go. Mm-hmm.
私の番ね。醜悪を断ち切る。
逃げられないよ
Okay, there we go. That one took a bit of thinking. They followed the marks through several intersections and soon spotted a familiar figure standing at the crossroads, hesitating. Hearing footsteps, she raised her guard, then relaxed gracefully upon recognizing Mei and the others. Hua! It's you. Hua, are you trapped here too? Yes, more precisely, I was trapped here not long after entering the dreamland. You haven't seen anyone else, yet you've just been crossing intersections along this whole time. More or less, aside from occasionally encountering a few monsters. Ah, we know about that. If happens if you linger too long in the intersection work, right? They shared everything they learned with Fu Hua. She listened thoughtfully and gave a slight nod. So that's a trigger. Monsters only show up if you linger on an intersection. Wait, you got here before we did, didn't you? And you never noticed? As I said, I spent most of my time moving straight ahead, crossing intersections one after the other. You're way too composed about this. I suppose I grew accustomed to doing it during past travels. Your travels with the Herrscher Sentience Your travels with the Herrscher Sentience were mostly about crossing intersections. When it was her turn to plan a travel, yes. That's not planning a travel, that's just pretending to plan a travel. She claimed that unexpected incidents are the seasoning of the journey. I can't say she's entirely wrong. That seems way too heavy. What about the monsters that attack you at the intersections? When you fought them, didn't they feel any different? Now that you mention it, their attacks did seem intended to drive me somewhere, like unlicensed drivers who approached you right the moment you look like lost on a trip. Why are you still using travel metaphors? But based on your description, I've formed a new hypothesis. What if this is luring in the true purpose of this town? You mean stay in the intersection and get driven to the screening room? Exactly. This is Rice Cake's dreamland, after all. I doubt any rule here exists within reason. Dreamlands are shaped by subconsciousness. Everything should point to one of the Rice Cake's wishes. For instance, your experience at St. Freya reflect Rice Cake's anticipation for the Spring Festival celebration. Then the screening room represents Rice Cake's anticipation for Shiskull's year-end presentation. That's not true. I never said I was anticipating it. You may not know the god's specifics, but perhaps you had heard fragments about it somewhere and grew curious without realizing it. That could be possible. Auntie's been stressed about organizing the events lately. She might have mentioned it around Rice Cake. And that's possible. So your dreamland wants to know what the gala is truly like. It's a lively event that you never attended. In your imagination, everyone would gladly relive it. Wow, that's unexpectedly considerate of you. She don't look very happy about that one though. Brian does not look happy about that. Which is why your dreamland keeps pulling us into the screening room, so we can revisit our own memories at the year-end presentation and piece together a couple complete gala for you. That's the truth, isn't it? No wonder the gala keeps replaying in Rice Cake's dreamland. From the moment the dreamland linked us together, it was already trying to read our memories of the gala. I don't know, but when you put it that way, it does sound possible. So we need to complete Rice Cake's memory of the gala before we can leave this town? And the person best suited for the task is me. At this point, it's my responsibility. Right on time, they're here. Just as Fu Hua finished speaking, shapes of monster began to stir within the dense fog behind them. In the distance, the silhouette of the screening room slowly emerged. Whoa! These monsters are the punishment mechanism I triggered. I've remained in the intersection longer than you did. While the numbers haven't multiplied yet, you should go. I spent the longest time in Shiskel. No one's more qualified than I am to complete those memories. But if you do that, you'll be forced to watch a horrible video with Otto and Shigeru performing. Please don't do that to yourself, Fuha. It's not that bad. You'll be trapped in the screening room listening to Otto's performance crosstalk. It doesn't matter. Some sacrifices are inevitable. I'm simply the most suitable person for the task. I believe that if our roles were reversed, you make the same choice. Hard to say. At least Brian is honest. Now you've actually made me a little curious about those programs. Enough. Don't add fuel to Ricey's curiosity. Go. Once I join them, the Mei should begin to unravel. I won't be trapped for long. And since Helia's already inside, I can keep her company. Time will pass faster that way. True. Listening to the lecture alone feels like serving a sentence. Listening together turns into a pastime. Maybe you can even play cards. Kwa, we're going. You, take care. Take care. Hua turn and step into the fog. They are quickly across their intersection. Her noble sacrifice will be remembered by all. Ricey, don't be sad. Growing up is a journey without turning back. You'll meet many people and part ways with many as well. Honestly, I'm not that sad. You don't have to create a this is where we cry atmosphere. No matter what, the outcome is positive. Positive how? Look, the intersections have decreased again. Just as Bernie said, this branching path has gone from 3 to 2. Hua's sacrifice was well worth it. Yes, she pushed us forward by a significant step. Forward? No, Mei, you're mistaken. We were never truly moving forward. Hua's theory was completely wrong, but her sacrifice wasn't meaningless. Thanks to her, I finally understand the mechanism for leaving this place. Maybe something was off. Her hand moved forward toward the hilt of her blade, but Brian's gun was already aimed at her forehead. Freeze. Uh-oh. The road to growing up is paved in meaningless meetings and farewells. Mei, your lesson plan is missing one more line. Betrayal is also part of growing up too, isn't it? Dun dun dun! How could Branya do this to us? The air turned suffocating in the standoff. Branya, jokes like that will scare the kids. Sometimes the medicine tastes bitter. I'm doing this for rice cake, for all of us. Betrayal? Medicine? I don't get any of this. Can someone please explain? Very well, I'll make it simple. Hua was mistaken from the start. This town wasn't born because Rice Cake was curious about Shiskull's year-end presentation. The evidence is Rice Cake was never that curious to begin with. Then why the year-end presentation? Rice Cake heard about it from Teresa, right? So in its subconscious, they figured that the figure most closely tied to the presentation isn't Otto or even Shigeru Kira-senpai, it's Principal Teresa. That actually makes a lot of sense. Auntie's been taking care of Rice Cake lately. Teresa, then what does that she have to do with the screening room? He said she set the dorm rules for you. The answer was there from the very beginning. Rice Cake's idea of a rule-bound town didn't come from the horror films, it came from dorm rules. To you, being locked in a screening room to watch videos is just what happens when you break the rules and get lectured. As to why it's the Shiskull's year-end presentation, perhaps because once you created a screening room in your dream, everyone who entered instinctively described that performance was a ultimate form of getting lectured. That's embarrassing. I'll remind the principal to improve the program next time. You can worry about that after we get out. Then let's talk about something that matters right now. What does any of this have to do with pointing a gun at me, Branya? Because Rice Cake's wish in this dream was never to obediently accept the punishment, it was to escape it. In this dreamland, there must be a hero, someone who takes it away from that dreadful rapper man out of this small town. That hero cannot hesitate, nor can they be weak. That's why lingering at the intersections triggers punishments. What Rice Cake needs is a single guardian, the one who can truly guide it out. Why single? Because the number of intersections has always matched the number of people here, excluding Rice Cake. 3 before Mei arrived and 4 after. 3 after Helia was locked away, and now 2. Meaning when only one person besides Rice Cake remains, the intersections will disappear. I see, so then one more sacrifice is necessary. That's someone. I refuse for it to be me. I absolutely refuse to sit through that performance. Mei, you're so kind. I'm sure you'll gladly stay at the intersection and let the monster drag you into the screening room, right? Mei, unfortunately for you, today is different. I promised I'd leave this place together with Rice Cake. For now, I have no intention of parting with it. If that's so, then it seems we have no choice. Oh my god, we're actually having a fight here. They just really, really don't want to see that, watch that presentation. Jeez. Use a preset 2 deck to duel. Preset 2? Ah. Well, we'll fight fire with fire. I can't believe Bronya's being this hard-lining about not wanting to see that presentation. Oh, great! This is great. I love this. I mean, Bronya has always been working herself to death here. I think she deserves a break. Let her take a break this one time, maybe. Let her relax. Don't make her watch a boring, horrible presentation with Otto in it. And Kira. Give her a break. Oh, crap. Well, that was a waste. Slash. 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 Mei.
みんなの期待を裏切らないわ。
Slash.
今よ。
I feel like I should have done a lot better in that opening round. Give me so many all those attack cards, and I feel like I barely did anything. Oh goodness, Brian's not holding back. Brian, please. I don't want to watch this presentation any more than either. Just let us go. Let Little Rice Cake go. Let her enjoy this outing with her mom. This is supposed to be mother-daughter adventure. It's gotta stay that way. Punch. Nah, of course. Slash. Ah. Well, Now, gee.
戦場に到着。指示を。
Dodge. Dodge.
重装作業。永久配置。
So harsh. Kiana. Help us, Kiana.
怖がらないで。私がいるから。
So many choices. They're not holding back in this round.
任せて。
Not as much as I would like there to be, but yeah, use that one.
終焉。今よ。
Oh, give it. Alright, great. We can turn the tide here. I just got that sword. Slash. Turn.
戦場に到着。指示を。
位置についたわ。
I'll do that. I've got the advantage here. I've got all my players turned.
搭載武装。ファイヤー。
Brenda, please. I could really use some more attacking cards. That's not helpful now. No, can't do anything. Game, please help me. You gave me all my attack cards in the first hand. Now I'm just barely scraping by. What's the matter? Ah, that's what that does. Come back out front.
百発百中。
And then...
私の番ね。
Again. And... use that. And that.
先陣一新。
百発百中
Here we go, here we go.
終焉
There we go. Brought it back. Biggest Mei, look out! An arrow was fired, but Mei deflected with the swing of her blade. I can't believe this. Branya's betrayed us. How could this ever happen? These girls were supposed to be the best of friends, the closest of allies, and now they're fighting like this. All because of damn Otto. Damn you, Otto. Even from the grave, you break up friendships and relationships. Nice moves. I expected of Mei. I don't really stand much of a chance of fighting you at close range. Then why did you come so close? After all, I'm the one ambushing you. If a duel throws a fairness out of the window, it becomes unplayable. Besides, the closer I get, the more confident I am. A one shot at you. Does it have to be this way, Branya? The rules are clear enough. I don't need to repeat them. Only one of us can survive this. If anyone's to blame Rice Cake for making the rules this way. Why are you blaming me? There's really no other solution? Unfortunately not. I had also hopes Fuhua's sacrifice wouldn't go to waste, but you can see what's become of it. Now we have no choice but to sacrifice one more person. We've all seen Helia's bad ending. I'd rather bet my life on this duel than be locked in a small room watching Siskel's year-end presentation all day long. Even so, I don't want to fight you. If you insist on deciding who stays behind, perhaps we could... Stop right there. I'm not accepting any alternative to combat. Self-sacrifice or rock, paper, scissors. In the world of Guardian Spirit and of the Eve, we sell things the Guardian Spirit way. But, you don't want to fight Mei, then how about this? If you won't sell this with me right here, right now, then I'll replace every single Siskel year-end presentation videotape in the prison cells with Mei's secret training selection videotape. Huh? What even is that? What's that? I want to ask the same question. Why do you have something like that? Siskel's surveillance system isn't exactly complex for me. How about it? Have you found your fighting spirit yet? Uh-oh, judging by the look on Big Sis May's face, she's really flustered. Can I say something to stop those two? Don't interject with the secret videotape. Don't just interject when the secret videotape is mentioned. How should I put this? I'm starting to feel torn too. Going along with Brian's plan or going against it. Which one's more likely to make her keep her promise? Mei, or Kiana. That's not the point. It's not a promise either. Branya. It's come to this. I have no choice but to play along. Ha! I was hoping for this. I'm relieved to see you finally willing to bring your A game and go head-to-head with me. However, having lost your rationality due to the haste and embarrassment, what are your odds of winning now? I'd say they are pretty assured. So fast. And now goes Branya. I'm sorry, that was the only move I had, to draw my blade at maximum speed before you could react. It was the only way to fundamentally prevent you from fulfilling that promise. Don't hold it against me. ... What are these videotapes that Brandon mentioned here? What's Mei doing in them? Mei, what have you done? I'm sorry. Even though we're in a dream, you can't just slash Big Sis Branya for real. I know what I've done. My heart is heavier than yours, Rice Cake, but I have no other choice. This is the only way for us to leave the Spring Festival town. To find a way out, I must take action, even if it's the last thing I want to do. But that's Big Sis Branya. Is there really no other way? Can't we think of something together? There's enough time. The Spring Festival celebration is drawing near, and the safety of this dream is at stake. This is your dream after all. If something goes wrong with it, there's no telling what might happen. Are you trying to say that you struck down Branya for my sake? No, I don't want this. You're not the Mei I know. I don't need you to do something like that. I know. I even anticipated your reaction. Even so, I'd still do it. I've given it much thought, and precisely because of this is such a powerful choice, painful choice. I'm sure that I'm giving it enough thought. I know there's no justice in what I've done. Getting a chance out of life this way, I don't even deserve to leave with you. But at the very least, you still have a chance to return to the lights, Rice Cake. The light? What are you talking about? You slashed Big Sis Branya. How could you light be gained through such a means possibly? Suddenly, a brilliant light really burst forth from the distant horizon, enveloping the group. Oh, looks like something really did activate. A path is the way out of the town. Rice Cake, Mei did it. We can really leave this place. Even so, if only we get to leave, how could I possibly accept that? True, at the very least, you should take me along. Yeah, at least. Wait, what? Good timing, Branya. Look who's talking. Huh? Huh? So that's it. You made another one of those unspoken pacts behind my back, didn't you? Again and again and again, and every time I'm the only one left in the dark. Sorry, Rice Cake. The whole point of this plan was to keep you in the dark. Why? I was literally kept in the dark for ages last year. Could you not do that to me again? Yeah, Rice Cake did throw a bit of a hissy fit last time we kept them in the dark about the plans. This time really is different. You're the master of the Dreamland. The town runs on your subconscious, so we have to make you subconsciously believe that. In the end, only you and the Guardian guiding you out remained. Only then when the final intersection vanished. So you're trying to fool my subconscious? To be honest, I'm not even fully sure it'll work. But given the circumstances, it was our only option. If it doesn't work, then we'll go see Juan and Nera myself. Aren't you the one who dreads that performance the most? If the alternative is being trapped in an endless dream, I'd rather sit in the audience and play cards with them. Hold on, let me get this straight. You both knew you both knew the other was acting just now, without saying a single word to each other? Even Kiana caught on? Hey, what's that supposed to mean, even Kiana? Are you doubting the synergy between the three of us? I'm really, sorry, Rice Cake. We didn't have a choice, but we did end up scaring you. Oh, I'm terrible at this kind of thing. Mei, Kiana, do something. Please cheer it up. Please cheer your daughter up for me. Branya. Hey, Rice Cake, don't be mad, okay? Once we're out of this town, Mei will treat you to a cheese rice cake. Sure, double cheese is fine. Double rice cake works too. With Rice Cake's temper slowly softening, the group made their way to the final, now solitary intersection, heading toward the direction where the neon beast had last vanished. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Well, we got a little bit more left. About halfway through. What more does this spring festival have in store for us? The group continued along the branching path. The deeper they went, the more elaborate and magnificent the spring festival decorations on both sides of the street became. Yet the entire street grew increasingly cold and silent. A cloud of mist carrying snow drifted over, causing Rice Cake to shiver. I feel a chill all over my body. Can you see where the neon beast is right now? You know, being a snake, Rice Cake is cold-blooded. Should we really be... We need to keep Rice Cake warm. No good. I didn't take any traces left by any fluctuations. Could the neon beasts have already left? The monitoring device shows that we're closer to the periphery of the Dreamland than before, which means we're close to reality. If the neon beast really is the key to breaking out of the Dreamland, then it's bound to show up somewhere around here. Then there's another possibility. The neon beast is actively evading us. Considering how much effort it put into isolating around the Dreamland earlier, maybe the neon beast is actually a total coward like Rice Cake. You're the coward! You might want to get off Mei first before saying that. I don't wanna. Rice Cake flicked its tongue, its tail wrapped around tightly around Mei's arm. It's gotta say it's warm in the cold. It's cold-blooded. If that's really the case, the situation would be rather disadvantageous for us, seeing as we want to use it and to leave the Dreamland. By the way, Kiana, what other descriptions of the neon beast were in that legend? Let me think. It only said that it's an extremely powerful enemy, evil creature that always acts alone. It likes to lie dormant at the end of the year, so it can intercept and devour the hope of the new year just as the sun rises. An extremely powerful, evil creature. It's very vague. For a video game, I'd get negative reviews simply for its borderline non-existent world building. However, considering it's a story told to kids, it's understandable. Mei, what's wrong? You seem a little nervous. No, I was just thinking. Maybe since the story doesn't specify in what way the neon beast is powerful, anything could happen. After all, everything here is formed on Rice Cake's dreams. In that case, why don't we just ask the person involved? Rice Cake, what do you think the most powerful and terrifying monster could look like? Let me think. First of all, it has incredible stamina and strength. It also has keen sight and a booming voice. Oh, and powerful scouting abilities. Most importantly, its skill and stealth, preferring to hide by day and emerge at night. And then attack when I'm the happiest and most likely to let my guard down. Isn't that basically Kiana catching you sneaking snacks in the middle of the night? See, a formidable enemy in his Rice Cake eyes is nothing more than that. Besides, she's on our side. Is there any monster we can't defeat together? I know that, of course. I was just wondering if there's a foolproof way to defeat the neon beast in one go and put an end to this dream. Being prepared is a good habit, but seeing enemies elsewhere isn't. Mei, you're being overly tense. Don't worry, Branya, I know what I'm doing. You say that, yet your hand is gripping the hilt. Talk about a reflex. You're right, Branya. I am a little on edge. It's just, I have a bad feeling about this. Like every time we encountered a formidable enemy. Not to mention, experiences along the way keep bringing back some rather unpleasant memories. Whether it's the puppets that went on a rampage or the labyrinth that continues to claim victims, all those enemies seem to be designed specifically with our past in mind. Bronya, I'm a little skeptical. Is this really something that can be achieved just by Rice Cake's imagination? Another thick fog drifted in, muffling Mei's voice. The contents of the dream cannot appear out of thin air. They must correspond to real-life experiences. If that's the case, then, on whom is the Neon Beast based? No one answered. When the thick fog disappeared, Mei found no one beside her. Where Bronya had been standing was empty. It must be Mei! Mei herself! Bronya, where are you? Bronya! There was no response as Bronya dissipated along with a heavy fog. What is going on? Kiana, can you find Bronya coordinates on the device? Kiana? Kiana! Only then did she realize that Kiana, who had been quietly keeping her company throughout the pendant, had gone quiet for a while. In that instant, Mei felt her blood run cold. She frantically patted herself down. The pendant that had been with her just a moment ago was now nowhere to be seen. Oh no! Meanwhile, in the real world, Kiana, who had been leaning on the sofa, pretending to nap, suddenly opened her eyes. Kiana, are you alright? You don't look so good. It's okay, sis. I was in a small accident, that's all. I still think it's so cute that Kiana calls Bianca sis. I love that so much. But because of this, I now have the chance to verify my theory. Verify a theory? Waiting at the end of the adventure is the Neon Beast. Let us be off. Kiana! Bronya! Kiana! Big lazy cat. Big Sis Mei, what should we do? Looking at Rice Cake, who was on the verge of tears, Mei secretly clenched her fist. Calm down, Mei. If you panic now, Rice Cake will only get more scared. It's alright, Rice Cake. Maybe this is just another trap with the Neon Beast, like that maze earlier. As for why it did this, perhaps it's just because Bronya said your subconscious wishes to be rescued from this dream by the guardian spirit of the Eve alone, or maybe it just wants to separate us separate us so it can pick us off. And then, Mei, we need to find the Neon Beast as fast as we can. I'm gonna make it get Kiana and Nair's back. No, that's not right. Maybe it's no longer necessary. There's the monster. Watch out! With Rice Cake by my side, I will not let anything happen to it. A massive grotesque shadow suddenly appeared in view, steadily approaching the human and the snake. A sinister air followed it like a shadow, as if all the gloom and chill of the night had gathered around it. It gazed suddenly at Mei. Even though its eyes could not be seen, Mei could feel its cold stare, like a beast eyeing its prey, poised to strike. A wicked creature that awaits hidden at the end of the year, and intercepts and devours the hope of the new year at the moment of sunrise. Its appearance certainly lives up to the opposing manner described in the legend. So this is the Neon Beast. The Neon Beast! Mei forcibly starts to hint of unease and inexplicable familiarity in her heart, silently stepping forward. Leave it to me. He didn't strike first. I waited for an opportune moment, very cautious. Let's make this quick. Good. This much power is nothing. Rice Cake, are you hurt? I'm fine, Big Sis Mei. It's just that my body feels a little funny. Huh, strange. Rice Cake, faster. Must be faster. Protect your daughter, Mei. Save your daughter. It's getting stronger and stronger. What the heck is going on? Big Sis Mei! I'm fine, Rice Cake. How about you? I feel funny somewhere inside me. That Neon Beast. Rice Cake. That Neon Beast. I must have seen it before, somewhere. I'm sure of it. But I can't remember. After stroking the top of its head, Rice Cake Mei raised her blade, shielding it securely behind herself. It's alright. You can think about it after you get out of here. It'll be over soon, I promise. She walked slowly toward the silent behemoth. The gleaming of her blade was like lightning, like thunder, like a torch. Except she's a physical type here. But she's a physical type. How could she be lightning? A heavy and concentrated strike. The motion was plain and steady, just like the countless swings she had practiced since childhood. However, the neon beast did not crumble, with one step down howling, striking back at her with equally majestic force. Again! A swift and fierce strike. The gust was laced with resolve to protect at any cost. Faint thunderclap could be heard amid this blowing. A decisive strike. Imbued with the immeasurable blood and tears she shed along her journey, all sorrow and agony were wiped away in silence, leaving only a chilling glint running down the blade. Countless strikes and countless strikes back. It was as if a mirror were by the neon beast, reflecting her attacks, weak and strong, back at her in full measure. A strange feeling of absurdity swelled inside of her, as if the neon beast wasn't her enemy. Instead, it was the shadowless version of herself. So what? Indeed, no matter how many opponents there were, she would not back down, nor would she admit defeat. As long as I stand, as long as I hold the blade, I remain Rice Cake's guardian. Come on! In an instant, the Qilin blade in Mei's hand erupted with an incomparable brilliance, almost lighting up the long night in the entire street. Huh? Mei! Business Mei, stop! Let's flee before the image retaliates. There must be another way out. Mei didn't utter a sound, leaving only her resolute silhouette to it as a response. It's nothing more than a slightly troublesome foe. She had trudged through a situation much more perilous than this. Now she was still be walking a familiar path again. She was still here, and her hand still held her blade. She would continue to guard the exit of the dream, vanquishing evil creatures and waiting for the dream's master to find another way out. It was that she had become the resolute girl from years past once more, stubbornly protecting everything she held dear. Princess Mei! Mei, come on, don't push yourself! Besides, now's not the time for bravado. Have you forgotten where you are now? Look closely, whose lucky are you facing? Even in a dream, not everything will go the way you want, Rice Cake. Hold on. Kiana? Dun dun dun, what's going on now? We're just trying to bring our Rice Cake home for the holidays. Home for the new year. Beneath the disguise, whose weeping face lies hidden? Whose face indeed? Kiana, is that you? There's no response, as if the voice she heard was her own. Princess Mei, did you hear Kiana's voice? After one hesitation, Mei decided to follow her intuition. Even though through the pendant is missing, Kiana must still be keeping an eye on the situation here. Trust her. She placed her trust in Kiana, just as she trusted the invisible bond between them, just as she had in countless days and nights before. As they're... just the words. Trusting... Yes, Kiana must be helping us in her own way. Of course she's gotta trust her wife. That's the only thing she can do. She'll never not trust her wife. But I don't know why my connection with her has been cut off again. From here on out, we'll have to rely on ourselves. She glanced cautiously at the neon beast nearby. Past her who I'm facing. Mei fell still, but the neon beast did not go for the finishing kill. It simply stood there in silence, its gaze fixed on Mei and Rice Cake, and its massive body swaying slightly as if it were impatient. Strange. Perhaps I did misunderstand something. Following Kana's prompt, Mei looked closer. What seemed like impatience might actually be a subtle unease. Only then did Mei realize that the colossal evil creature, had never actually attacked it of its own accord, neither when they first met nor now. Attacked me, perhaps because I attacked and hurt it first. And with this thought, the icy gaze seemed to reveal hints of fear. Sometimes... Ferocity and cowardice are twin brothers coexisting as one. Some use sharpness to protect their softness in their hearts, while others use cruelty to mask their fear within. But regardless, it's the side buried deep inside, never showed to others wouldn't continue to exist. Someone may have felt an impulse to get closer to it. The neon beast did not launch an attack. It stared straight at Mei as if considering an escape. I thought so. Are you really a neon beast?
の時間よ。
Why do you look so weak? So... lonely. You okay, little guy? Alright, how could I overlook the fact that this is Rice Cake's dream? A dream born from the fairy tale, belonging to a child full of sunshine. Even the final boss shouldn't be a ferocious and terrifying monster. Perhaps it doesn't want to devour the wishes, but simply want to add its own to make the Spring Festival prayers. Just like how the rice cake of the past yearned for a friend. You aren't our enemy, are you? Mei reached out, attempting to stroke the massive body of the Neon Beast. The colossal beast retreated two steps, then froze. It gazed hesitantly at the Mei's hand as if debating whether to flee. Don't worry, we bear no ill will towards you either. We only wish to protect our friends and find a way out of this place. I apologize for attacking you so rashly earlier. The Neon Beast hesitated, no longer retreating. Its massive frame trembled beneath Mei's long, slender shadow, like a child weeping in fear. Mei recalled the story Kiana told her about the evil creature known as the Neon Beast. A powerful anomaly that always acts alone. Feared and dreaded by the masses for its strength, protecting itself with hostility because of its weakness. She couldn't help but think of another group of people who were alienated because of they possessed immense power beyond their control. Not long ago, they had another name. They had another name that made people shudder. Hershers. Ah. Man, how long has it actually been since we've heard the term Hersher, like, in any context? Like, I guess now, since the Honkai is, like, no longer a real threat now, there are no more Hershers that, I guess besides Senti, if you count her. But yeah, we really don't ever hear about Hershers anymore. Yeah, that description definitely helps a lot. Don't be afraid, there's no need to run. I won't hurt you anymore. I just want to know you a little better. Why did you become a Neon Beast? Was it to possess the form of a mythical beast? To command the stream? Or perhaps simply to find a friend to play with? As it happens, I'm also looking for a friend. What about you? Mei once again reached out her hand toward that cowering titanic shadow. This time the Neon Beast did not retreat. What she touched was cool, smooth, fine scales. A very familiar sensation. Just then, the revitalized voice of Rice Cake sounded from behind. I got it, Basis Mei. The Great Ricey understands it all now. Actually, I'm the Neon Beast. As Rice Cake spoke those words, the chilling aura enveloping the Neon Beast suddenly receded. The Neon Beast's form twisted and shrank, finally settling into the shape that was not all too familiar to Mei. Aww, little Rice Cake before she came out of her shell. I miss this little form. What's going on? It's so noisy. Big Sis Mei, are you here to pick me up? Wait, why is there another me over there? You imposter, the great Keiki has caught you red-handed. I'm not an imposter. Haven't you figured things out yet, you big dummy? Wait a minute, if I say that, aren't I insulting myself too? Rice Cake, what exactly is going on? After a while... That means, from the moment you entered the dream, you became the Neon Beast, hiding at the end of Spring Festival Eve, right, Rice Cake? After all, Kiana said that the Neon Beast is the most powerful existence in Spring Festival Eve. No matter who they are, they have to politely call me the great Neon Beast. How awesome is that? But I don't know what happened. When I met you, I was split in two, and I even forgot something so important. You helped me recognize that the Neon Beast's true identity, and that was when I remembered everything that had happened. I see. No wonder you call yourself Ricey. Rice Cake was constantly dropped a hint the very first time they met. Mei looked forward toward the Neon Beast. Then you must be Keiki. So that's how it is. No wonder I felt something was off from the very beginning. Turns out I'm not the complete great Rice Cake after all. Rice symbolizes innocence, and Keiki symbolizes spring. Only when combined do they become a complete Rice Cake. Huh, did you just figure that out? I did ages ago. You're a real dummy. Huh, you forgot you forgot what you looked like. Help with being some big villain from the fairy tale. If I'm a dummy, then you're a super gigantic, invincible emperor-class dummy. Alright. How can you argue with yourself? Both of you, calm down. It's all Keiki's fault. It wasn't enough for it to turn into a terrifying evil creature for a legend, and had to attack us too. Princess Mei even got hurt because of that. I'm sorry, Mei. It's alright. It's just a dream, remember? Once we leave this place together, the injuries will disappear. Besides, I believe that neither transforming into Neon Beast nor attacking was your intention. Huh? But we were the ones who wanted to be the Neon Beast. Is that so? Then tell me, why exactly did you choose to become the Neon Beast? Because it's cool, of course. Plus, if I become the big boss of the Spring Festival, I'll have endless snacks and toys. No one will have to nag me to eat less candy or go to bed early anymore. Plus, the Neon Beast has the ability to devour the Spring Festival wishes. That way, everyone's wishes will be mine. I know it's not very nice, but this is a dream after all. If that's the case, then why are you guarding this place? There's no one here to admire your your stately appearance, and there are no snacks or toys either. That's because, I think when you appeared alone in Spring Festival Dream, you must have felt very uneasy. You may recall that when she approached the neon beast, its mood had also reached her heart through her touch. It was a loneliness and fear that pierced to the bone, as if one had lost all companions and support, and was trapped alone in a boundless snowy plain without any direction. The confusion of being trapped in a dream, the loneliness of finding no one companions, the fear of being harmed by evil spirits. All those great negative emotions were entangled together, so you imagined yourself as the strongest existence in the realm. That way you wouldn't be hurt. However, this is merely my speculation, because you didn't look very happy after turning into a neon beast. You're right, Mei. I remember now. When I first locked in here, I didn't look like this. I was chased by a group of strange people, and I couldn't find a way out no matter where I looked. I got scared, and the next thing I knew, I turned into a neon beast. All I remember was that I was the strongest monster of the Spring Festival, and that I had to steal everyone's gifts and wishes. No wonder I felt like I'd forgotten something when I met Mei. I guess that was the moment I was split into two. Good grief, so much for being the strongest monster of the Spring Festival, Eve. You're nothing but a weak coward. It's alright, that's not a sign of weakness. Everyone has something they want to overcome but can't, so it's only human to imagine yourself as stronger. I've had thoughts like that too. It's precisely because we have moments that we want to run away from that, we have moments we want to overcome. It's precisely because we were once weak that we can become strong. However, your imagination is quite wild. That pitch black appearance near bluff even me. Sorry, Big Sis Mei. No, I'm the one who should be apologizing. If I hadn't acted on an impulse, treating you as an enemy and launched a full-scale attack, if I'd sensed your fear sooner and recognized you earlier, perhaps things would have been resolved by now. I'm just glad you weren't hurt. It's all my fault for forgetting that this world is a dream. Rice Cake's dream. Rice Cake is an innocent, lively, kind, and adorable child. Aw, fine calling Rice Cake a child. Its dreams should be warm and peaceful, so why would there be such a ferocious and terrifying monsters? Indeed, my past experiences have taught me that when a crisis strikes, I must face it head-on. And the world needs more people willing to step forward. However, those difficult days are behind us. There's no longer an era where we must fight with all our might for a slim chance of survival. Huh, you finally realized it, Mei. Just then, a light glowed beside Mei. The long-lost pendant had returned to her hand once again. The pendant emitted intense white light, eventually coalescing into a form of a familiar-looking girl, who looked at Mei with a beaming smile. Aww. Kiana. Not a hologram this time. Mei, I finally get to see you. Oh, my girls are together, the girls are together! Oh, oh, I love them. Oh, Kiana and Mei. I had to think of so many ways to try so many times before I could finally break through the barrier of your dream and get here. Of course I couldn't do it without you, and these two. So does this mean that they have two daughters now? Like, two daughters? Make sure you keep this safe this time. After all, it's an important token from the both of us. Aww. Oh, look at the way she looks at her. Oh, look at that face. Kiana, oh, our precious baby. Ah, my heart. Oh, they went for the hug. Their hug. Oh. Oh, so sweet. Does that mean that everything's resolved now? We can get to our final Spring Festival time? Wishes, thoughts, feelings. In the second our gazes met, everything became clear. Oh, this pendant. Mei's gaze at the pendant she thought she had lost forever. A familiar texture and warmth came into contact with her palm. 1,000 thoughts raced through her mind, leaving her unsure where to even begin. Kiana saw right through Mei's thoughts and smiled. Actually, the pendant hadn't been lost. It's been by her side all this time, Mei. You just didn't realize it. She let out a breath, her heart still pounding from the lingering fear. Mei, you scared me when you suddenly put up that barrier and cut the dream off from the outside world. Good thing we still have a special connection between us. Thanks to I was able to pinpoint your location in the vast and complex dream space. Wait, what? The pendant isn't a magical cosmic phone that can make calls to anywhere? Of course not. That's just something Bronya said to tease you. Although she might actually have researched something similar. However, the connection this pendant forms exists only between us. It's more like a token. A token that links a guardian spirit to the one she protects. Maybe you can say they're sort of like wedding rings, possibly, just maybe, a little bit. I don't know. Oh man, I realized my monitor is frozen. Connection, token, no good, my head's spinning. I guess if I was in CN here, they might have been voiced here. It's not that complicated. Count's just saying that Mei, as the guardian spirit of the Eve, will always be protecting us, right? For these two who had once worked together to break spiritual restraints, a unique physical link that was nothing unusual. However, Ricecake's trust and expectation gave it a special meaning. It was more like a promise, or as Count put it, a token of connecting the guardian spirit of the Eve and the Spring Festival messenger. I see. From the moment Ricecake imagined me as a guardian spirit of the Eve, our mindscapes became one. Or maybe from even earlier. As if recalling something, Count paused for one and gave a bashful smile. Forget it. I'll save it for another time. The most important thing right now is to return Ricecake and Kiki back to normal. Mei, do you have any ideas? Hold on now. Forming a official connection, becoming one, and Count realizes the bashful smile. She totally sees us as their daughter. Oh, it's so real. It's so real. They are so married and with a kid. Oh my gosh. Mei, do you have any ideas? Since Ricecake split into two due to fear, I believe it should return to normal once we eliminate the source of that fear. The source of its fear. Kiana glanced at Kiki thoughtfully, causing a shiver under her gaze. Kiana, what are you doing? I'm not a real evil creature. Huh, just kidding. Don't glare at me like that. I get what Mei means. Once you forget the fear of being attacked by evil creatures and start enjoying the Spring Festival Eve in Dreamland, the problem will be solved. Since it's a Spring Festival, we can't just forget to have fun. It's rare to find a field so wide open, so why don't you treat it like a playground and go wild? How about putting on a grand performance, just like when we first met? Come to think of it, we were also in a dream back then too. Kiana, you sound like a parent and egging their child on to perform on stage. I'm not a kid, but you are there, kid. You're absolutely busted. So you're gonna take me up on my offer? Well, that goes without saying. I've actually prepared a variety of acts myself. I was planning to put on a show on the Spring Festival Eve anyway. I guarantee it'll be an eye-opener for all of you. Now, I'm looking forward to it. Why don't you join in 2 pieces, Mei? I've wanted to show you my performances again. Sure. Are you ready? The Great Ricecake Spring Festival performance is about to begin.
見て見て、かっこいいでしょ。
Aww.
静寂に沈め。これからのショーが楽しみね。
Aww. It's a family performance.
瞬き禁止だよ。
The family's all together now for the Spring Festival. And what good family doesn't have a spar to welcome in the new year? And this is auspicious drum. Rice squared and cake squared. Oh, Ricecake. We love you, Ricecake. Whether it be Ricey or Cakey, you'll always be our daughter.
一緒に頑張りましょう。
Hey, you can use a full might to the Astro Op with only one character. I need that extra SP.
陣営雷電のごとく。
メイお姉ちゃん、リアナ、フィニッシュしよう。
轟く来光。
Best finale ever.
天地を照らせ。
Bring in that new year. Oh, look at him go. Oh, Kiana's here too. Oh,
メイ先輩準備はいい？
ええこれでとどめよ
Our girls are together again. I'm so happy. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. With the final blow landing, Rice Cake's form gradually faded away. As its sword glinted and dust settled, only a slightly bewildered little snake remained on the field. Oh, I'm finally back to normal. Awesome. So I can finally leave the dream now, right? If I head back, I should be in time for the reunion dinner. Toast pizza. Oh, pizza toast. Aww. There you go. Caramel pudding, piping hot rice cakes. They're making pizza toast. Aww. Still thinking about food, you little glutton. Don't forget that why you got stuck here in the first place. It's all because you've been rambling on about Mei's reunion dinner for days. You made me crave it. I don't care. Bix's Mei isn't yours alone. I want to share food too. Beating Mei's gaze, Kiana scratched her cheek, a little embarrassed. She then turned to look at Rice Cake. Oh, what a shame. As soon as Mei found out you were trapped in a dream, she rushed over immediately to save you. We had to leave this year's reunion dinner to Dad and Auntie. Uncle Siegfried and Bix's Teresa? A giant mountain of bitter melon engulfed the flames, and flames flashed before Rice Cake's eyes. No, we have to head back. We must save Shiskel dinner before dinner table at all cost. Hey, don't worry. Bix's, Rita, and Uncle Rioma are all there. So we probably won't need to launch an Operation Save Reunion Dinner, or anything like that. As for whether we can make it in time for the reunion dinner in time, that depends on how well the other master of the dream does. The other master of the dream? You mean me? Memories of all that happened in the dream surfaced in her mind, and that inexplicable sense of familiarity finally found its answer. Unhappy school days, the light-hearted times at St. Freya, witnessing her own weakness, witnessing those dear to her depart one by one. From beginning to end, the path she walked in the dreamland was the path of the first half of her life. Aw, Mei. No wonder Rice Cake was so puzzled by the trials in the dream, but I found them so familiar. So this is a dream shared by Rice Cake and me. Yep, remember when you lost contact with Auntie and the others at the start? That's because from the moment you entered the place, your dream had fused with Rice Cakes. If it were up to the silly Rice Cake, the dream would have probably been filled with nothing but same festival snacks, firecrackers, toys, and those swaggering evil monsters. Can't tell me you sound like all I do is eat and play. But what does that mean? But does that mean that everything we experienced before was actually Mei's memories? She found me in the evil creature's prison cell. Was she also kidnapped back before? No wonder she knew her way out of those prison cells. No, that's not right. I was able to escape the prison because of the guardian spirit that Eve heard by Colin came to save me, but what about you, Bix's Mei? Who saved you? Well, it may not have been a prison cell, but there was a time where Mei definitely was saved by a certain someone. Well, actually... Oh, little Mei! Oh! Oh, little Mei! Actually, Mei wasn't rescued by anyone. Her family was caught up with the work and she didn't receive the news in time to start a rescue. However, she managed to escape on her own. Oh. And that's because Mei is very strong. I also need to back to the rooftop, but yeah, guess I'll wait. After that, Mei made up her mind. She swore she'd become stronger, so strong that she'd never have to be easily defeated again. That way, if anyone else ended up in the same predicament as herself, she could step in and save them. And that's exactly what she did. In the days that followed, Mei faced so many hardships, but not once did she back down. Instead, she only grew braver and stronger with every battle. Just like she promised, she saved a lot of people, and she saved me too. Actually, all because Mei's a really gentle person. Kiana, what did Dad tell you? Did Dad tell you? Even though I told him I wasn't hurt by that incident, and that it wasn't his fault to begin with, he still can't get over it. He always feels like he disappointed me somehow. So that's what he was talking about back then. That's because Uncle Ryoma cares about you. Well, make sure to live up to her name as a title as a Guardian Spirit of the Eve. She's amazing. Yep, Mei is really strong. But you know, people like that always have one weakness. They try to shoulder everything by themselves, no matter what it is. Mei, how did you realize we're still here because your stubborn subconscious is stopping everyone else from entering or leaving the dream? You subconsciously believe that you have to solve all problems before you can leave, so everyone ended up being trapped in the dream. He subconsciously wanted to handle matters alone, which is why the pendant went missing, and why your group was separated from Branya. The investigation report states that the band supplement rice cake can amplify people's thoughts and dreams. It wasn't until the moment that I understood that amplifying thoughts really meant. So I'm the source of all this. The Neon Beast acted that way because... Yep, deep down, you believed the Neon Beast was an invincible enemy. The more you thought so, the stronger the Neon Beast in the dream became. Its strength even surpassed all the enemies we've ever faced. This isn't a battle between the Guardian Spirit of the Eve and the Neon Beast. It's a battle between you and another version of yourself. A mix of surprise and regret appeared on Mei's face. Kiana patted her on the shoulder to comfort her. That's just who you are, always putting it on a brave face. Wait, what? Are you saying that making the Neon Beast so cool and powerful wasn't actually my doing? I never thought I finally got to get to shine in my dreams, because I got excited for nothing. Why do you sound so disappointed? You have no idea how worried I was out there. If you hadn't blocked Mei's attack, not only would you have gotten hurt, but Mei would have definitely felt guilty about it for ages. Luckily, Mei figured out who you were and stopped fighting on her own. And when the dream's barrier weakened, I can finally use the pendant to reach you too. I'm sorry, Kiana. I didn't mean to worry you. You really should apologize, Mei. It was bad enough that you cut off our connection on your own, and then you planned to duke it out here with such an informal monster without saying a word. Did you say that that was my imagination? It's clear it certainly wasn't just your imagination at that time. Apology. I prefer if you didn't feel like you had to be the strong Mei all the time. Kiana looked at her friend who had fought alongside her all this way. Looked at her wife, who she'd been married to for many years now. Time like a whetstone. The more hardships endured, the more unmatched in sharpness the blade named Guardian Mei became. As your friends, we're happy to see you get stronger, but we also care about you. We know better than anyone else that behind every bit of that strength lies a scar that spurred it. Even though that Mei today has already overcome those hard times, the scars were real, and they will continue to be in... She pointed at herself. In our hearts. Aww. Kiana. Rather than just getting stronger, I'd much rather you take it a little easier. Kiana. So, Mei, if something like this happens ever again, you're not allowed to push yourself too hard and shoulder everything alone. You can totally call up on the brave and invincible Spring Festival Messenger to fight by your side. You see, Guardian Spirits of the Eve and Spring Festival Messengers sound like the perfect duo. I'll keep that in mind, Kiana. From now on, I'll rely on you a little bit more. Don't worry, it's not just an excuse to comfort you. After all, our mindscape... Just then, a message from the Moon Base came through on the long-time communicator. Principal? Mei, Kiana, at the last we've reached you. How's the situation? Have you found a way to end this dream? Yeah, you can say it's been taken care of. Relax, Auntie. With us handling it, what problem can't be solved? That's right, when Kiana and Mei team up, the strongest duo in the world is born. That's great. In that case, stop sitting around chatting and come back already. Everyone's waiting for you to come back home and eat reunion dinner together. Especially you, Kiana. You vanished without a word and scared everyone half to death. Oh, yeah, if I hadn't managed to link to the dream, the base would have been in a total chaos by now. Sorry about that. It was an emergency. I didn't have time to think things through. Wait, so that means, Branya, you've already let the dream and even established a link with us? Then why didn't you contact us earlier? For certain reasons, we could only establish a one-way link at first. It wasn't until you defeated the Neon Beast just now that we secured a stable communication channel. Just a technical issue. We had absolutely no intention of eavesdropping your conversation, or your family bonding time. So that means about just now was being broadcast live on the Moonbase? How long have you been listening? Not that long. Aside from when you exchange tokens. Branya! Aw, everyone saw the family being together. Aw. Man, I love these girls. I love this world so much, so much. A celebration calls for a performance. Let's orchestrate a spectacular end for this show. Let's go. Moon-based kitchen. Whoa, so much good food. Awesome! I thought this year's reunion dinner was just going to be a shredded bitter melon stir-fried with sliced bitter melon. What's that supposed to mean? You got something against bitter melon? Huh, it's a rare Spring Festival reunion. How can we just eat workplace meals? Come on, watch closely. Dad's gonna show you what he's got. I'll make a few signature dishes to treat you and Mei. So is it shredded bitter melon? Is shredded bitter melon stir-fried with sliced bitter melon really just a workplace meal? That said, but Dad's cooking, his signature dishes are probably those few those few are sick of seeing. That's juvenile, Kiana. The essence of things that are specialty signature and family secret lies in quality, not quantity. Realma, don't let Kiana reactions fool you. When she was little, every time I made these dishes, her eyes would light right up. I expected to be sick created. Compared to that, my own cooking is somewhat lacking. I was always busy with work and never had much time to practice. Thankfully, when Mei was little, she always said Dad's cooking is the best. To this day, thinking back on it, still moves me. But times have changed. It won't do to keep starting the same old 3 meal dishes forever. So upgrade my specialty into this: flame-seared lava grand slam full moon toast pizza. Not only does it look more festive, I also put a lot more thought into the toppings, even adding some double cheese. ... What an ingenious idea. In that case, I'll have to win by sheer quantity. Behold, this is the main course platter I ordered in advance, bringing together premium ingredients from around the world to satisfy everyone's palate. ... Your rice cake wiped that drool off. Well then, how are you gonna deal with this move? Castellana Gun Kata, super freshly squeezed juice. How about this? Raditz family blade technique, also a sashimi platter. Oh, the dads are competing with each other. Hey, Dad, Uncle Ryoma, stop it! If this keeps up, forget about bringing dinner, this kitchen's gonna disappear. What like is going on? Simply put, since it's a once-a-year Spring Festival gathering, both fathers want to present their best selves to make thorough preparations to welcome you back. However, their enthusiasm's got a little out of hand. In Teresa Sama's words, they somehow develop a completely unnecessary sense of rivalry. We and I tried to talk him out of it, but Dad has been preparing for this day for so long. They both look so happy, so... But from another angle, you could say this is a proof of love. Yeah. It's a rare reunion. We can let them relax and enjoy themselves. Alright, you two, how long are you gonna plan to keep this up? As she spoke, Teresa came out of the kitchen carrying the final dish. The one that gave Siegfried, Ran, and Ryoma each... And on the way, gave Siegfried and Ryoma each a bonk on the head. Does she have to jump up to do that? Why do you all get more childish the older you get? Come on, sit down, dinner's ready. Thus, after a series of hiccups, the viewing dinner finally began amidst everyone's anticipation. So, to celebrate the complete resolution of the Rice Cake Stream incident, and to commemorate this moment we shared together, let's raise a toast. Happy Spring Festival! Yay! Happy Spring Festival! Woo! The Grand Spring Festival banquet gradually drew to a close amid laughter and cheerful chatter. Siegfried, Ren, Ryoma, and Teresa, accompanied by a nearby corner, talking about who knows what, with bursts of hearty laughter and ringing out from time to time. Huh, really? Mei actually did something like that? Oh, well, I get it. Every kid's like that. Can't only never had similar ideas, too. It's adorable. That's right, let me show you the photos from back then, too. They get along so well. Honestly, Dad must have had a bit too much to drink. Is this that Dad rivalry thing, too? Huh, well, it's a night worth celebrating. In that case, I'll go prepare some after-dinner coffee and sober up tea for everyone. I wonder what Spring Festival night is only just getting started. Alright, I'll help. Hey, Corley. Being called by name by Brian Senpai at a time like this, I don't have a good feeling about it. We don't usually celebrate Spring Festival together on the moon, making a perfect opportunity for... Octane Impromptu Game Development Marathon. I knew it, even though Bunny Senpai told me that Studio Reason's tradition is no overtime unless necessary. I never heard that this moon vacation was spelled overtime too. Since things have come to this, Senpais, I regret to announce that due to personal reasons, I must withdraw from Spring Festival team building trip to the moon. Huh, just kidding. Chipotle Game Crushes recently popular with Siskel and gave it to a casual wave. I mean, how about a fun Arhata free-for-all? Stellianars will join too. I heard your ranking among the Valkyries is pretty high. I'm very interested in you as an opponent. Oh, that's what you meant, Brian Senpai. Then I'll fire it up. To be honest, I've always wanted to surpass you, the leading milestone on the leaderboard. Top student, wanna join us? I'll give you the honor of witnessing the heroic bearing of the game genius Lady Corley. It's settled then. Alright, don't hesitate about whether to go help out in the kitchen. I'll remember to get Durano Senpai's autograph for you. Let's go! The guests gradually split up in small groups to do their own things. Can I blink at Mei? Mei, wanna come somewhere with me? Where to? Secret, you'll find out in a bit. Man, back on the moon again. Haven't been here in a while.
出発の時間よ。
Mei, haven't had a single chance to say this to you in private, but Happy Spring Festival. Happy Spring Festival, Dad. Guardian Mei gazed gently at Mei, and hinted melancholy in his expression. How wonderful. Before I knew it, our Mei has already grown to an adult, staying on her own. It's a pity that Daddy wasn't able to witness your growth along the way. I couldn't offer any help when things were hardest for you. I truly am an incompetent father. Oh, Dad, why are you saying that again? Kinda mentioned before that you're still hung up on that kidnapping incident years ago. You're always taking the blame. Kidnapping case isn't the only thing I'm still brooding over. If it weren't for my mistakes all those years ago, you wouldn't have had to face such a difficult situation alone, nor would you have undergone so many hardships and dangers. It certainly wasn't your fault. Mei, I know you have always been a strong child. As Riding Yoma, I'm proud of that. But as an ordinary father, I worry all the more. Sometimes I wish you would just show a little weakness, act a little spoiled, complain a little, and let me make up for all those things I owe you and over the past years. Oh man, now I'm getting emotional over this. Family bonding stuff always gets me to cry easily. It's not like that, Dad. Actually, I was also hoping to speak to you about this matter. I ran into a lot of trouble in my dream today, but because of it, I recalled many things from the past. Although there's been constant turmoil and I've faced all kinds of crises, it is precisely because of those crises that I was able to meet these friends, find my direction in life, and together with them, rise above fate toward a better future. So I don't consider those experiences to be harmful to me. Yeah, Mei, you really are you're found yourself a wonderful group of friends. It isn't just them, but you as well. Do you know, the reason I was able to muster up the courage to escape the pitch-black prison all on my own was because I heard the voice of the homeless swordmaster. It says I'm right here, and I'll watch over you forever. Mei pointed at her chest. So I took up the blade in my heart. My courage didn't come from a past rife with danger and agony, but from all of you. I want to fight side by side with all of you, protect you all, and be the Mei you all can rely on. So Dad, don't worry, you don't need to apologize to me. The reason I've become who I am today has nothing to do with my past. Simply because at this time, this is the path I chose. In a way, I should actually be thankful for those experiences. I wouldn't have realized how precious the things I have are without them. She paused, her voice tinged with bashfulness. However, you're right about one thing. Just as you said, I've been pushing myself too hard lately. The other person who said that was Kiana. Yeah. If she hadn't reminded me, I would have realized that always putting on a brave face is a double-edged sword. I hurt both myself and people who care about me. This enabled me to realize just how immature my stubbornness was. Don't worry, Dad. I won't be saying things like, I'm fine anymore. As for acting spoiled or complaining, I admit that I'm not very good at it. Then again, trying to occasionally get hurt... Trying it occasionally wouldn't hurt. When that happens, Dad, you don't need to apologize. Just complaining back like any normal father would be enough. Alright then. I'm looking forward to you acting spoiled with me like when you're little. Thank you, Mei.
たまには立ち止まってみて。違
Aww.
う風景が見られるから。
Oh, just sliced him.
行きましょう。
Aww.
自分の道を貫くの。
Tiri. Hey, Siegfried, why did you tell Rita and the others while I was away? Why is it that the moment when we finished eating, Rita pulled me into her arms for hugs and pats, and even Journal said something like, Spring Festival only comes once a year, so it's okay to be lazy for once. How should I know? Maybe it's just some new way to learn. They learn to wish people a happy Spring Festival. Really? Of course it's real. Don't worry. It won't diminish your dignity as overseer. Oh look, the weather's here really nice today, and the earth's so round. There is no weather on the moon. Siegfried?
出発の時間
What did
よ。
he tell them about? Did I miss that? Siggy, what did you tell them? He wasn't aware when they were watching. He wasn't watching the Teresa was being overworked, was she? In the dream? And what about these two? Ah,
行
Senti.
きましょう。
What you doing here, Senti? Senti, what are you doing? Can't you tell just by looking? I'm sketching from life. It's like this book of Fuxi keeps nagging me every single day, saying only through quiet observation can one truly see. Rushing through like you do is always like a cow chewing on a peony. A total waste of such a beautiful scenery. This time I'm gonna draw all the scenery we see on the paper to properly document our adventures. Let's see what she has to say about that. That's very thoughtful of you, but what did you draw here? Is it a crater on the moon? Oh, old-timer, do you really need glasses now? It's pretty obviously it's the reunion dinner we just had. A reunion dinner? Where's the dinner? Finished eating, duh. Then what about the diners? Everyone's done eating, so you're left, duh. ... A very sentient, true to life
出発の時間よ。
drawing there.
闇には危険が潜んでるけど、そ
Branya
の
and the
先には
sailors.
必ず光があるの。
Oh, she looks happy. Branya, what's the matter today? Why are you so quiet? Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Probably just fatigue from messing around in the dream. Really? But when you were talking, you didn't dare look me in the eye. Branya? How could that be? It's just your imagination, nothing more. Sally, don't be sad. I'm sure that Branya has her reasons. Branya, you've been working overtime daily, and Sally's been busy with her missions. It's not easy for you to see each other. So if you dismiss her like that, she's gonna be very sad. I won't let anyone hurt Sally. Even if it's you, Branya, I won't forgive you. Sorry, Sally. I didn't intend to hide this from you. It's not a major issue, really. Yesterday, the studio closed on time for a change. I wanted to help you with the housework, but I accidentally set the curtains on fire. How did you set the curtains on fire when you're trying to clean up? But rest assured that I immediately had Project Bunny take emergency measures. However... Project Bunny dozed off while putting out the fire. By the time I found out, the entire room was flooded. Don't worry, I've restored everything to its original state. It's just... Your favorite pot plant was beyond saving, so I had to swap it out for an electronic artificial flower. See, it's just a hiccup, nothing critical. Sally, don't be sad. Oh. So you're saying you rarely do housework, but when you finally did, you burned the curtains, flooded the room, and even killed my favorite potted plant? Well, Branya really is hopeless, huh? It's my fault, Sally. No wonder I noticed the furniture in the room had been moved, and my potted plant kept making fire sounds. It was what you're doing, Branya. I'm sorry, I'll reflect on my actions. Wait, are you saying you knew about it from all this? In other words, you were fishing for information? What a good wife Sally is, being able to just pick up on her wife's lying. Her wife's hiding stuff. I looked at the other Sally in disbelief, and the latter shrugged. Sorry, but since it's the mess you made, Branya, even I can't save you this time. ... Sally, have I ever told you that the way you're handling problems has become increasingly mature? Branya, even if you praise me, I won't be fooled by it. Trying to gloss over the havoc you wrecked. Branya, maybe you should take therapy about how you're going to reflect on this. Oh, wait a minute, your eyes are missing. Oh my. Oh, no, they're sort of falling. They're moving with the camera, it seems. Let's just, pass that on. Hell yeah, Corley! I didn't expect to see these two here during this event, but they're very, very nice to see them. Your face looks really red. Got a fever? Corley, you saw that too, didn't you? That legendary strongest S-rank Valkyrie Shiskel. Not only did she eat with me, but she also petted me on my shoulder, and she said, nice work, keep it up. I've heard you repeat the line over 30 times tonight. Even if my ears are a bit longer than everyone else's, they're starting to feel numb. That's Zerno Senpai we're talking about. Forget it. Seeing you like this, I'll begrudgingly teach you a trick. Let me your ear, literally. I would never resort to such underhand methods. Would this really bring me closer to Zerno Senpai? Of course. How else did you think I got an internship leave? Keep learning. Learning has no end. Oh, what sort of tricks is she trying to impart on Helia here?
出発の時間よ。
Something to hang out with
自分の道を
Bianca more?
貫くわ。
And what about you two? Huh? Is this another shoot from Siskel's comic course? Many Valkyries admire your heroic bearing in battle, so they have commissioned me to take photos. Please, Dorno-sama? Fine then. Yes, it's for the Valkyries, for the training courses, not just for her personal collection. Definitely, sure. Do I strike my usual combat pose? Please hold nothing back, Dorno-sama. This blow will penetrate the stars. How wonderful! I'll treasure this photograph dearly. Thank you for your spring puzzle gift, Dorno-sama. Help, didn't you just say? Rita! Why are you all people joking about that too? How could you call that a joke? I really am a Valkyrie who admires your heroic bearing. Oh, it's Big Sis Mei! Rita... Oh, Rita... She loves her wife. So many wives around here. Which leaves us with our final act for the event. Huh. Mei, over here! Spotting Mei from afar, Kiana raised her arms high and waved at her over to sit beside her. From this overlook, the entire moon base lay in full view. In the distance, the deep blue oceans and drifting clouds of Earth could be seen. You can see far from here. I want to say that they prepared a once-in-a-lifetime super luxurious fireworks show this year. I searched everywhere before I found the perfect viewing spot. Kiana, aren't you forgetting something important? I deserve some credit for finding this place too, you know. Yeah, if it weren't for the heroic rice cake climbing too high, getting stuck on its own platform and screaming help, I wouldn't have found this spot either. Kiana! I'm angry. I hereby declare I'm not talking to Kiana anymore. That won't do. Kiana will be sad. Besides, aren't we going to watch the fireworks together? Fine. For Mei's sake, I'll reluctantly forgive Kiana and allow her to chat with me while we wait. Alright, but don't fall asleep like last year before it even hits midnight. Of course not. After a whole year of training, I've been completely reborn. I'm a brand new rice cake now. Mature and powerful. Don't underestimate me. Hello there, Beast. Welcome on in. Thank you for the hydrate. You got me just at the finale of the event. Oh, just a few months ago, and you've already become that impressive? That's right, Rice Cake is a mature little troublemaker. To secretly stay up late playing games, it disguised itself as a plushie on the couch, waiting for us to fall asleep. And because it didn't want to watch the popular science videos on the doctor prepared, it even egged Stan on to bite through the network cable. Oh, really now, Rice Cake? That does sound like Rice Cake, just like you did back then. Hey, I wasn't that naughty. Mei, let me tell you, last time... Kind of rambled on about everything that had happened at the moon base over the past year, filling in the time she and Mei had missed because of their busy schedules. Kiana's butt-blowing me again. I'm gonna tell everyone about your embarrassing... ZZZ. And it said it wanted to watch fireworks with us, yet it fell asleep so quickly. So much happened in the dream today. Rice Cake must be exhausted. Oh, this is so nice. They're finally together again, just chatting happily in the real world. Yeah, to get out of the dreamland, almost everyone at the base was mobilized. It's been a long time since we had an operation that big. Good thing we had the wise and mighty Guardian Spirit of the Eve watching over us, or things wouldn't have gone so smoothly. Kiana smiled at Mei, deliberately stressing over the words Guardian Spirit of the Eve. Hearing the innocent nickname she shared with Rice Cake and spoken with her seriousness made Mei feel awkward. It's called a Guardian Spirit, but it's actually just a figment of Rice Cake's imagination. Aren't all kids like that? Always imagining that they have a magical, all-powerful friend who takes them on adventures and steps in when things get dangerous? Yeah, kids are like that. And their kid is like that too. Me included. Kiana nodded, as if touched by the night. Her voice sounded deep and far away, resonating across time. Actually, the story of the Guardian Spirit of the Eve was something Dad used to tell me when I was very little. Back then, I had just come home because of, those reasons. I didn't have any friends. Mostly I stayed home alone in my room. The day's been going well. I did order a pizza for my birthday as well. So it's been very nice and casual. I hope your day's been well too. Perfect weather too. Whenever Dad wasn't around, I would take out the storybook and read it over and over, imagining that the great hero called Guardian Spirit would step out of the pages and keep me company, and chase away the monsters in my nightmares. She looked at me nostalgically, her eyes sparkling with brilliance. With her there, time never felt long when I was alone. Even after night fell, I could fall asleep peacefully. Maybe Rice Cake had that dream because of me. Oh yeah, today is my birthday, yeah. I even put in the stream title today, like, see, Kia made on my birthday? Rice Cake let a contented murmur beside her, and she wondered what delicious food she was eating in the dream. Mei gently stroked the scales. Through them, she saw a little girl sitting by the window in the cold night, holding a fairy tale book in her hand as if it were a treasure. Oh, little Kiana! Oh, she's so cute! Guardian Spirit of the Eve, let me tell you a story. Guardian Spirit of the Eve, when do you think Dad will come back? Guardian Spirit of the Eve, will you always be my friend? Guardian Spirit of the Eve. Oh, little Kiana, she's so cute! Oh. Time turned into fluttering snowflakes with the girl's every call. In the girl's hands, there remained only the fairy tale book, filled with anticipations and unattainable wishes. The scene Mei imagined made her chest tighten. Before she realized it, she had already taken Kiana's hand. Kiana? Thank you very much, Beast. Thank you. I'm fine, Mei. That was a very, very long time ago. If it weren't for a Rice Cake stream, I might have forgotten that part of my life entirely. After all, so much happened after that. We went through so much together. Through laughter and through tears, I met more and more friends from family, and slowly became someone my younger self could never have imagined. Not to mention... Her cheeks reddened slightly. She looked away, hiding the feelings she couldn't quite articulate. Look at this! Look at this! Read this line here. How else are we supposed to how else are we supposed to anticipate or articulate that line meaning? They are married with kids. Oh my god, I love them. I love them so much. This is the good birthday gift for me. Just having this moment here. The real garden spirit of the Eve has been by my side for a long time now. Oh. Yes, Kiana, you really are incredible. What transcending finality transcended wasn't just the old end point of civilization, but endless pain and sorrow as well. And yet the pain never dimmed in your light. You're still like the moonlight, like the rising sun, shining on me and everyone around you. Even so, whenever I think about everything you've been through, I can't help but wish. She let out a long sigh. Her lament for Kiana, the past, her call, and the dream, and all the griefs and regrets from their journey, all dissolved in that single breath. If only I had met you sooner. Aww. If only I could have carried all this together with you earlier. Surprisingly, Kiana shook her head. I don't think so, Mei. Compared to the unreal what-ifs and if-onlys I treasured our real meeting much more. Even if the beginning wasn't beautiful, we can make it beautiful together, just like now. Besides, didn't you just promise you wouldn't push yourself anymore? The person standing in front of me isn't a guardian, but an ordinary girl named Mei. She's gentle, thoughtful, good at cooking, skilled with a sword, and most importantly, be it joy or pain, she'll shoulder it together with Kiana. Just like you worry about me, I worry about you too. Hey, don't laugh. I know that sounds like a little embarrassing, but since I finally said it out loud, couldn't you at least play along? No, Kiana, I'm not laughing at you. I was just thinking. Turns out that what we think and what we do have always been the same. You know, in that dream, the reason I recognized the rice cake after it turned into Neon Beast was because I heard your voice. Oh, but back then we already lost contact. I couldn't sense anything from your side at all. Yes, even so, deep in my heart, I still heard you. It was telling me, don't push yourself. Maybe your inner voice had been living in my subconscious all along. That voice was the reason I drew my blade. Now it's the reason I sheathe it. Thank you, Kiana. Oh, these two... They're so wonderful together. Mei... When people glimpse themselves in their eyes, they always see a better being. It reflected its own nourished memory and ignited infinite hope for the future. So the girl who yearned to protect others took up the blade and became a true guardian spirit. And so the warrior who once fought alone courageously leaned to sheathe her blade and protect herself. For she understood that there was someone up by her side marching in step, come rain or shine. Ah. Oh, Mei, look, fireworks! It's truly beautiful. Let's make a wish together, Mei. Sure, then... I hope... The Spring Festival's fireworks bloomed high above, carrying their wishes into the night sky. The past and the present, reality and dreams merged into a single brilliant point of light. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Even when they're little, they're still... Oh, my... That's so freaking precious. Oh. I hope tomorrow will be sunny, too. And it is sunny today. It's very sunny for me today. I hope I'll be stronger tomorrow. I hope I'll make more friends. I hope I can help more people around me. I hope I can find my own guardian spirit. I hope I can become everyone's guardian spirit. I hope I won't be alone anymore and can make everyone smile like the sunshine. I hope I won't be weak anymore and can keep everyone safe like a blade. I hope that every day in the future will be better than today. And so those innocent wishes passed through memory and took root in time. From them, infinite hope and anticipation stretched forward into a distant future. Oh!
キアナちゃんキアナちゃん
Aww.
キアナちゃん
キアナちゃん
Aww. They're married! They're married! Oh, look at these two! I love them so much. holding hands and everything. Oh, and there's Rice Cake sleeping right there. I'm like, oh, little Rice Cake, their daughter. Kiana, you're right. We didn't need to meet at a better point in time. We don't need to meet at a better point in time to overcome sorrow or to share happiness. We already met at the best time, because from the moment we met, we've been becoming better versions of ourselves. Fireworks continued to bloom in the sky. The sleeping Rice Cake turned over brief, breathing softly and steadily. Me. Fireworks adorned the long night, imprinting this beautiful sight on their memory lastingly. Beyond the distant starry sky, a million homes were alight with a bustling, yet this small space between them was a peaceful and cozy world apart. When the fireworks faded and the dawn broke, all things would finally find new life, and the blessing of the spring festival, like trees sprouting in early spring, like the rising sun casting light. Only they knew. In the rift where day and night intersected, two girls once whispered to each other, sharing their dreams to the fullest. In the blessing known as Spring Festival Eve, the Guardian Sphere of the Night set down her duty, and guided by the messenger of the light, strode toward a future filled with laughter and hope. That was such a wonderful ending. I love that so much. God, I love these girls so much. They're just so precious. My heart. Every time with these two. Oh, man. This was a great event. I absolutely love this story. They always have so much fun with the Spring Festival, whether it be, like, for the story or a game. They're always so nice. 9th anniversary. I love it. I love the game so much. We have a few extra stages here, so let's go and play. I choose anything I want, huh? Oh, I'll play the new one more. Alright. Let's play some cards. God, this is such a great event. I love it so much. Alright, let's see how I can do. Alright. You take that one. Go, Kiana. Discard. That one. Go. Run your first. More points. Slash. 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 Wait. Evolve. Slash. I can't do it. Enter. Dun. Man, this game's always been just so special to me. Like I've said it 100 times before in the past, but this game just means so much to me. Been playing it for so long now that I just can't imagine my life without ever actually having played this game. Getting to know these characters and their impact on how I've just grown myself. I've grown with these characters. I've grown to... I'm not the same as who I was before that I started this game. I'm sure I'll make even more countless memories with this game and these characters. Making more memories, sharing more happy times and sad times both. It's just such a precious game to me. Use this. Ah, darn it. No, my Mei card. Now it goes in the discard pile. Alright. You'll have to make do. Slash. Slashing. Combo. Boom. More. Wait. Can I do it again? Use that. Slash. Ah, no, don't have cards. That was a good move, though. Allie. It's got all those cards and it can't attack me? I should be grateful. Dun 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 dun.
みんなの期待を裏切らないわ。
Slash.
私の番ね。
Does it just have that many dud cards? What's the rock card even do? Oh, it literally is just a junk card. You take that one. Wait, that one. Slash.
いいわよ。
任せて。
Boom!
終焉降臨。
私の番ね。醜悪を断ち切る。
Victory! Wonderful. Let's see, before we go on, can I get any special pretty cards for that deck? Really? Not one? Why are those things so hard for me to get? I want the special pretty cards. They're so rare. Alright. Another round. This guy. Dealing multi-target damage, recover 1 SP and draw 1 card. Hmm.
行きましょう、艦長。
Punch. Slash. That one. Bum 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 bum. Ah, not again. Why is it the Mei card again? I get skipped.
戦場に到着。指示を。
Oh. I need that Mei card if I want to keep my SP up. Well, this one's up to 6 points. We have to score. Okay. Only this. I'll save it. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ah, what the heck was that? Okay. Take that then. And this.
怖がらないで。私がいるから。
How'd that even happen? Must be some sort of special skill for them, only. To get 6 damage across my entire team like that? Very rude. I need Mei. I need that drawing card for the battle suit. Dodge that!
重装作業永久配置。
逃げられないよ。
There we go. Nope. Slash. Alright, now we're at 4. They're probably about to get 3 points from some sort of other blast like that. I just got that! Bum 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 bum. Boom! There it is. I'll take that one. Then get rid of that one. Oh, that was it. Alright then. And we get our final deck, which is just the Hyperion itself. The Hyperion ship. So how does this deck work? We are the boss fight. At higher HP and maximum SP, it can even draw extra cards and recover SP, but you cannot field other characters. Additionally, when it's defeated, it gains 2 points. Okay. Many exclusive preparation cards will automatically be added to the deck. These cards are designed to get aggressive play. 2 SP fires 2 shots of laser, each shot dealing 2 damage. Slightly more SP, fire more lasers, although this preparation card cannot be blocked by comedic defense, but can be evaded. Even more important preparation card, Fission Reactor, increasing the number of lasers fired by 1, affecting last for an entire match. Oh. If you're lucky enough to play it, play it as soon as possible. Does not belong to lasers, but does not benefit from reactor. But so does not benefit from reactors. It's a multi-target damage based on attack. Based on attack, boost your attack. Okay. Guess we'll start with using that then. And this one, okay. So we just start blasting. And so I started blasting. Blasting. Blast. Blast. Another very powerful deck by the looks of it. Blast. How the heck is how hard is that gonna be to fight against other players with? That one. I'll use that one. And we'll start slashing. Wait. I said start slashing. I'll stop there. Ah! I need that. Evasive maneuvers! Ah! Okay. Give me that one. Let's start slashing again. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. And one more. Wait, did I do that one? Oh, I completely forgot that one. Whoopsie. I'll play this one more. We're playing against Durandal. I go first. This should work. Slash. Card. That.
かすり傷です。
戦場に到着。指示を。
Good start, good start. No, no SP for you. Dodge.
正々堂々と戦いましょう。逃げられませんよ。
Ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. No, say that. Okay.
Got
a lot of utility cards. Not a lot I can make use of right now, though. Guess I can use that, get rid of that one. Go. Ah. Your ultimate cost. Special skill. Ah, you can't. Get rid of those.
搭載武装
Do a little bit of damage now. There we go.
怖がらないで私がいるから
Hmm. Deals damage with a basic attack. Well, I can.
任せて
かすり傷です
And we're just missing Mei now. And there goes that. Both of them. Come on now. So I always like to hold on to one. You're not gonna block this, are you? Ah, gosh darn it. Why does you keep showing up in my whenever I use that card?
いた方向再指定完了 搭載
Take that.
武装ファイヤ
And that.
ー逃げられないよ
And this. And a little bit of this.
終焉
かすり傷です
And be gone with that. Alright, now the last one. Durandal, Rita, and Teresa versus the entire Hyperion. Okay, this is quite an opener. Slash. Now think
か
about
す
it,
り
like,
傷です
this card deck would be the good one to use against the battleship. Since you only need to target one thing.
かすり傷です
At least I can get a starting point off like that. Oh, they got one of their special ones already. They're gonna transform her right away. Okay, geez. Oh, we got Rita
信頼
instead.
していただきありがとうございます
Stay back. Unequip. I got 4 points only. Wanna be dodge only. Go. Not fast enough to dodge that one. Oh, there's the big one. Oh, and a lot of utility. Okay. Don't think I'll get the chance to use it at this rate. Yeah. Oh, sure. No.
星の怒りを形成せよ
Ah. More. Good. Bang, bang, bang. This is my ship. Ain't no one gonna take it down from me. A little more of that. Slash. And goodbye. Wonderful. And that's that one. All the X stages done. Great. Maybe not get a special card from this, possibly? Gah. This thing hates me. It never wants to give me the special cards. Look at all these. Man, I want them. Literally only gotten the one. Only gotten 2 special cards across all of these. How's that fair at all? Where's the fairness in that? Hold on a minute. I'm not seeing special cards for the Veliona. It's silly. There are no special cards for her? Uh-oh. Was that a mistake on their part or a purposeful thing? I think a very much a mistake. But yeah, there's not a special card for Veliona. Huh. Well, okay. But with the event plan done, we can at least get this now. Lantern ablaze. Yay. I suppose for today I can wrap up here. We got through the last of the event. A timely Winter's Eve. Played around the lobby a bit. Did an Elysian run. And had a all over a good time today.
サプライズじゃなくなっちゃったけど、
thank you all
お
for
誕生
hanging
日
out
おめ
with
で
me
とう。
today. I'll wrap up here. And thanks for hanging out for my birthday for a little while. I know I didn't do anything special for it or anything, but still, playing my favorite game is, and playing this story was more than enough special for me. So I will thank you very much for hanging out even for a little bit while I'm here. And I will go ahead and go over here. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Make sure to take care of yourself. Be happy, eat well, drink well, and have a good rest of your day, night, or evening, whatever's for you. And I'll see you again another time. Good night.